which sees its fair share of sporting injuries. But when it comes to freaky football foul-ups, our next case is in the Premier League.
That's hurting.
Dean Taylor's arrived in A&E with his right ankle at a right angle, after an awkward tackle just 5 minutes into a Sunday League Cup match.
I told the ambulance, just pop it back in, I'll carry on.
Luckily for Dean, the medics can ease his suffering, but with a very peculiar kind of pain relief.
It's the medicine that's going to make you feel sleepy.
As well as morphine, Dean's being given midazolam, which doesn't stop him feeling pain, but helps him forget it.
It sedates him to the point that he can't remember stuff, but he's still going to have a response to the pain of what we're doing, but he's just not going to remember it.
Dean's broken his tibia and fibula bones, but as well as bones, the break will affect nerves and blood vessels. If medics don't crank the ankle back into place quickly, Dean could lose his foot.
Here we go.
Well done, well done, that's it, it's all done. It's done, Dean, it's done, really well.
Well done, Dean, the worst bit's over now.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Just putting a plaster on and you'll be really comfortable.
Dean's best foot is once again forward, but bizarrely, due to the drugs, he has absolutely no memory of the manoeuvre.
Well, eventually, already.
You have. It's all been done.
Having straightened Dean out, Dr. Pearce now needs to see
Moving whilst it heals.
So our Sunday League star needs surgery, but he'll have to wait for the swelling to subside full time on today, and Dean gets some well-earned rest. Swollen for surgery.
Whenever anything breaks, it swells up. His skin becomes rather like an overripe tomato. It's all right as long as you don't touch it, but if you touch it, it'll split open, and then you wouldn't be able to sew it back again.
With play delayed yet again, Dean settles in for another night on the ward. A full 5 days into extra time, the leg still isn't match fit. Dean's initial cast has also become uncomfortable, so he's being wheeled off to be put into some new team colours.
I desperately need a shower, and the nurses said they'll only give me one if I change the colour to pink, so that's what I'm going to do.
Excuse my fingers.
I could have gone in worse places than that.
After a few days on the ward, there's clearly nothing wrong with Dean's funny bone. Oh, Dean, that is definitely a red card offence.
Very bored. Very bored.
It's not just the boredom crippling Dean. The longer surgery's delayed, the greater the chance of complications, and Dean's worried what this injury means for his footballing future.
He lives for his football.
Taylor, who arrived at Northampton General A&E with a wonky ankle, after spectacularly bending it like Beckham.
Well done, well done.
Since then, Dean's faced an agonising wait for the swelling to subside, so that surgeons could fix his fractures. Incredibly, it's now been 10 days, and Dean still hasn't had surgery. He's hoping today will be his lucky day.
OK, so the swelling's gone down enough that we can do the operation. You shall go to the ball.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
Glad to get this out of the way, wouldn't you?
After 3 days' time, he's a young, fit man, so he'll be all right on crutches.
Back up on the ward, Mum's ready and waiting for some post-match analysis.
Just come to see Dean, very groggy, very grumpy, I'd say. I think he really wants a good night's sleep, so hopefully today's morphine will do the job for him.
As Dean gets back in the game, there's just one thing on his mind: tonight's Man United match.
If I'm not awake at 7:45 tonight, I will not be happy.
For us as a family, it's such a relief. Hopefully by the end of the year, he'll be back playing football.
It'll be around 6 months before Dean's back on the road to Sunday League glory. For now, his family are just glad that he's coming home.